Positive outlook for property sector with highest loan application recorded since 2021. This was published in Focus Malaysia, 18th of September. According to data released by Bank Negara (BNM), total loan application for purchase of property jumped 62.8 billion in July from 52.8 billion in June 2024. Okay, actually, a lot of people don't know how this data come about. Do you know that Bank Negara Malaysia mandated all the banks must report their loans every month to Bank Negara Malaysia, including the secrets. Actually, the banks, right, they have a lot of things to report to the central bank, a lot of data. So the central bank, when you apply for a loan, they will ask the loan is for what one. All the bankers, we need to key in the loan is for what. This is the reason. Okay, so they can track. So we talk about purchase of property. This is what it means. The application, the total loan amount that applied is 62.8 billion in July, up from 52.8 billion in June. Okay. So why is this data even important? Why do I need to bother as a property investor, or if I want to buy a property or want to sell a property? Why do I need to bother about this data? This is the reason. You read this line, solid growth in loan application indicates stronger buying interest on property, which is in line with a better sentiment on the property market in Malaysia. If you just read the headline, it doesn't make sense. A lot of people will not understand. Okay, so read the article to understand better. If you go further down the article, a higher loan approved is positive to property developers as higher approved loan underpins the growth of new sales of property developers in CY24, calendar year 2024. You can see down there, there's a lot, the graph chart, that's the monthly total apply loan. This is what every bank in this country, we need to report. What's the loan for, what's the use for, what's the purchase of property, purchase of car, hire purchase, all this. Everything need to report. So again, when you see the higher loan application in July 2024, 62.8 billion, the further down the article they tell you positive to who? Again, our friends the developer. Okay, if you just stop reading in the first part, you will say, oh, okay, market is good. But market is good for who? Market is good for the developers. Why? Okay, let's see whether they actually explain. Because higher loan application means got sales. So looking forward, even the analysts, MIDF here, expects earnings of property developers to be higher, as progress billing on improved new sales should support earnings growth. That means as the construction goes up further, more and more advanced, they claim there is unbilled sales. Okay, one time they sell to you, then they slowly claim as unbilled sales. Next up, on the below, they also mentioned about the overhang. Improving property overhang will keep buying interest on property supported, MIDF. Overall, up there, you can see declining overhang residential and service apartment is positive for the property sector, as it signals a healthier underlying demand and supply situation of the property market in Malaysia. Is it really signaling the supply and demand? Healthier underlying supply and demand? If the demand only come from one data, which is the developers. I give you your food for thought. Okay, if you drill down the loan application, how much they apply, and how they collect the data, you will understand why the data is like this. Okay, first up is that I suspect most of the application comes from the affordable housing segment, which is about 200,000 to 300,000. There's a lot in the whole country, a lot. So most of these come from that affordable housing segment. And you remember back then, in 2020 and 2021, a lot of developers did not launch because of MCO. Already the overhang is very high. But those who already launched, they gave a lot of rebates. And the government also gave moratorium, remember? 1 year moratorium. 1 year, some of us is 1 year, some of it even longer than that. After the moratorium in 2022, then we start seeing the increase in NPL, non-performing loan. However, What has it got to do with this signaling underlying demand? Because in this article, you're only looking at the overhang. Overhang, they get to clear, especially service apartment and residential, they take it as a demand. But this demand is artificially inflated by rebates and discounts. A lot of projects, you can see, cannot move. Suddenly, got 30-40% rebate. Example, you buy one condominium or one service apartment, you suddenly get like 200,000-300,000 cash. Example, okay? So that is what the developer has been doing, just to reduce the overhang. And they don't launch new ones. Government also don't approve their DOs or their APDL, or just slower down the application process. That's up to them, okay? But what I want to share with you this, when you actually read anything, you need to understand that there's many ways to explain something, okay? Use many ways to interpret something. The data can present to you one number, but you and I can see the data differently. It depends on where we stand, okay? Today, if I want to sell, this is a good data. I am a property agent, I want to sell something, this is a good data for me. But if today I have no intention of buying, I don't even care, I just want to continue renting and just go on with my life, this article means nothing to me, okay? Oh, market good, property market good, okay, good. Here I am trying to survive after COVID, my job just getting stable, that's it, okay? So when next time you read any articles, anything on the news, when you read the headline, remember that this headline, right, is designed to capture your attention. What you want to do, or I suggest that you do, is to ask why. Ask the question why. And when you ask the question why, after you ask the question why, then you need to ask the question how. How is this data collected? And why is it interpreted this way? What does this mean to me as wherever I stand? Today I'm an agent, so what does this mean to me? Means I can sell. Alright? So if today I'm holding a service apartment and already hold too long, maybe I need to start to selling. I have to compete with developers, right? So maybe I need to lower my price, something like that. Okay, giving you some suggestions. So that's all from me. I hope that next time when you actually read anything from the news, even consuming content such as this, even from me, I want you all to sit down and think, what does this mean to me, sorry. Okay, this is Kenny here from Property Stories, and I will see you again next video. Bye bye.